Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to tell you the story of Jian, of the novel of Jian, a spy thriller written by Eric van Losberger. So, this novel is much more than a story about secret gangs, secret agents. It combines political conspiracy, martial art, psychological conflict, and ancient Chinese philosophy into one unforgettable adventure. The story begins with Jack Merrick. Jack Merrick's childhood. Jack is a man with two different worlds inside him. His father was American, while his mother was Chinese. Growing up with this mixed identity, Jack always struggled to understand where he truly belonged. So, after losing both of his parents, Jack was adopted by C. Zealand, one of the wealthiest bankers in Hong Kong, and secretly the leaders of an intelligent war called Wei Qi. To Jack, Zealand wasn't just an adoptive father. He was also a teacher, a mentor, and the person who shaped his entire life. From a young age, Jake was trained in ancient Chinese philosophy, advanced martial art, and the strategic concept known as Jian. Sicilian constantly remind him that true victory doesn't come from strength alone. A real master wins by controlling the situation so perfectly that the enemy never realizes they are already trapped. So, years later, the story moves to Hong Kong during the tense period before its handover from Britain to Chinese. Suddenly, Sicilian disappears without leaving a single clue. At almost the same time, highly confidently financial document and valuable oil concession agreement in the South Sea, Chinese Sea also vanished. The entire war immediately breaks. The United States feared losing its economic influence in Asia. Chinese believe foreign intelligence agencies are trying to create political instability before the historic handover. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union sees the crisis as the perfect opportunity to turn the two superpowers against each other. Determined to save the man who raised him, Jack began searching for Sicilian on his own. However, what seems like a rescue mission soon developed into an international conspiracy far beyond his expectation. Following the clues through Hong Kong, Macau, and Japan, Jack discovered that several powerful organizations are hunting for the same missing documents. His most dangerous enemy is a radical Japanese organization called Nichiren, led by a truthless man named Goro. Goro believes the missing document could restore Japan's political and economic dominance in Asia, and he is willing to kill anyone who stands in his way. Jack quickly becomes Nichiren's primary target. One assassination attempt follow another. Every battle pushed Jack closer to death, forcing him to rely on the ancient breathing technique and martial art his mentor taught him years earlier. So his victories are never easy. Every fight leaves him physically exhausted and emotional drained. During his investigation, Jake meets Bliss and meet Bliss, a mysterious Eurasian assassin. At first, she is assigned to monitor or even eliminate Jake. But as they spend more time together, their relationship becomes increasingly complicated. Attraction slowly replaces suspicion, yet neither of them completely trust the other. Both carry painful memories that continue to shape their decisions. Uh, Jake also crosses paths with Daniela Figure, an investigative journalist who uncovers sensitive information about the conspiracy. Because she knows too much, powerful people want her silence forever. Jake decides to protect her, knowing that her information could expose the truth behind everything happening around him. As the investigation continues, Jack begins to notice something disturbing. Every move, every move he makes somehow reach his enemy before he arrives. Someone inside his own intelligence network is leaking information. Eventually, he uncovered a shocking betrayal. Corrupt American official led by Andrew Trevathan have secretly formed alliance with influential Chinese military figures. Instead of protecting peace, they are manipulating the crisis for their own political and financial interests. At this point, Jake realizes he can no longer trust anyone. The investigation finally led him to a remote island near Hong Kong, where an ancient temple stands hidden from the outside world. Jake finally finds his island, but instead of discovering a helpless prisoner waiting to be rescued. Jake finds his mentors sitting calmly inside the temple, almost as if he had been expecting him all along. So everything is changed. Sicilian calmly reveals that he was never kidnapped. So, uh, for the ending, uh, Jake stands alone at the top of a skyscraper overlooking Hong Kong harbor. Bliss remains beside him, yet both understand that nothing will ever be same again.